Salams. Glad to be back here with all of you again. Been away for some while due to the move, but we're here. Hope you like it. I'm getting my new office set up. But listen, I'm connecting with you today because I'm following up on the post that was recently put up. And we're talking today about keeping stronger stomach health. Everybody, right? Keeping stronger stomach health. And, there's been a lot of talk out there about, prebiotics and probiotics and all of those things have its place. But what we want to talk about this topic is from just the overall maintenance and care of the stomach organ, right? The actual stomach itself and everything that it has to endure to keep us healthy on a regular basis. So yes, taking pre and probiotics definitely have a place when it comes to the gut flora. But what we're talking about today is keeping stronger stomach health in general, right? Keeping stronger stomach health in general. Now, if we think about this from a unani or Sufi, even Ayurvedic, and even traditional Chinese medicine framework, many of the practitioners have said that there has been no other organ more abused in the history of mankind than the stomach. And if we think about it, that is pretty much where we're at today because it has to endure so many things that we take in. And some of the things probably not to the best help for the conditioning of the overall strength of that stomach. So, but that being said, it also just goes to show how resilient and how strong that organ is because it's able to deal with the onslaught of everything that comes with it, takes the good of it and discards the less helpful from it. So we're talking about keeping the overall stomach strength, right? So before we talk about keeping that stomach healthy, we have to know what takes the stomach out of balance, right? What are the things that can weaken our vitality, lessen our energy, and give us improper digestion? Well, one of the big things that causes the underperformance of the stomach is the weak, toxic waste removal, or actually no waste removal. So someone might be saying, well, how can that be? We handle the business in the restroom, everything should be coming out. But that's not necessarily the case and not necessarily true because we have a lot of backed up toxic sludge bacteria that can get formed over the days, the months, and even years and not eliminated properly. And these things don't come out properly due to lack of movement, lack of good exercise, lack of fresh air, and lack of vital nutrients and fiber to rid the waste products, right, that are circulating through that body and ultimately in the stomach region. So it's that toxic bacteria and buildup that builds up over time that keeps the vitality low, that keeps us not really pushing forward and strong like we can. But the good news is we can reverse this auto intoxication. That's what it's called, right? Auto intoxication. The bowels, the systems, the everything has been not taken care of for so long, we actually make our own self sick. We actually toxify our own body, meaning auto intoxication. But it can be reversed and we can rebound very quickly as soon as we know that this is happening. So someone might be asking, okay, well, where's the first place to start? Well, naturally, one of the first places we start is with nutrition. Okay, to get the pump going, to get the vitamins, the nutrients, everything that we need to do to regulate, to get things going and out of there, and all out of there, not just a portion of it. So we have to strengthen stomach vitality first. So through nutrition, how do we strengthen that stomach? I just want to give you maybe a short list of some foods that can bring help with that. So we want to be eating things like pineapple. We want to be eating pomegranate, oranges, and even orange peel, which is actually considered a medicine in traditional Chinese medicine. Ginger root, cinnamon, cinnaclove, and if anyone has taken cinna, we know the power that has. Cardamom, mint, and cucumber. And even with that cucumber, it's bringing the proper hydration to the body and to the system. So a big part of the auto intoxication is due to the heat. And so these foods, some of them, especially the cucumber, have a cooling effect on the stomach. They have a cooling effect on the body. So even eating allium vegetables, right, and herbs, or some would call it like onions, leeks, garlics, those are really, really good for keeping ulcers away and inflammation down, and even keeping the arteries going and flowing, because even that plays a really, really big role in our stomach vitality, keeping us away from gastric cancers. Okay, so we started off with nutrition to get things going, but in addition to that, our stomach region can be constricted due to stress, through lack of movement, through actually improper sleep, right, and even through not breathing properly. So we want to be mindful of those things as well, right? Bringing it back to the original point, it's our stomach that suffers a lot when we don't feel well. Think about it. If we've ever had an argument or a disagreement, or if you've gotten some bad news, what's one of the first things to go is your appetite sometimes, and you don't want to eat for a while. And that can also pose challenges as well, because we need to take in those proper nutrients, right, to get us out of that situation. Okay, so it's not complicated. We want to think about actual stomach organ health, plenty of water, plenty of fiber, plenty of fruits and vegetables to get all of those things going, right? We want those foods with a cooling effect, right? Bringing that heat down so we can keep the right balance, eliminating toxins wherever we can. So again, definitely be mindful of your gut flora, but at the same time, be mindful of the actual organ of the stomach. Take care of it, right? The way you take care of your heart, the way you take care of your muscles, the way you take care of your mind, and so on and so forth. Don't forget, that's a major organ that we need to keep things going. And there hasn't been any part of the body that has been more abused in the history than the stomach. So again, Dr. Scott here of Nature's First Path. Glad to be here connecting with you again. It's been a minute, but definitely stay tuned to this. More items on the way. If you need to contact me, definitely reach out to the site, send a private message, and we will go from there. Talk to you soon. Peace.